Welcome to DML Discovery Metal Legion. Again, it is daily upload until December 31st. That's right, I did a community post and I told you what videos you can expect. Can you believe it? Only 15 days away to Christmas. That is quite scary. I can't believe it's nearly Christmas. But anyway, on this episode, I'm going to talk to you about the bands that I got into in 2022. Granted, there were a lot of bands that I got into, but I'm going to narrow down to 10 bands that I discovered in 2022. And some may surprise you. So, without further ado, let me know in the comments below the bands you discovered. The bands you discovered in 2022. This is going to be a fun one. And first up, we're going to talk about Bad Omens. Now, in case you don't know, Bad Omens are a metalcore band, but they are a very different metalcore band. They've created great albums like Bad Omens, The Death of Peace of Mind, their latest album, and Finding God Before God Finds Me. They're a metalcore, but they are a fusion of pop as well, especially the latest album, Death of Peace of Mind. Great songs, great guitar work as well, and the vocals are the nice between the harsh and cleans. Some catchy choruses as well. It's all you want with metalcore. I discovered Bad Omens through The Death of Peace of Mind. From then I just checked out all their discography. Songs are so damn catchy. I just really do enjoy them. So Bad Omens is coming at number 10. Next up we have a French black metal band, EOS Off. Now, EOS Off are a black metal band and they are more on the atmospheric side of black metal. The vocals are very good. They've released a few albums and Iron Heart would be one of my favorite albums by them just because of how sinister and dark this album is. But you know what? It's the atmosphere that they provide that really enhances the listener's experience, in my opinion. I discovered EOS Off through the albums versus album bracket fight. I checked out Iron Heart and I thoroughly enjoyed it. They are a solid band, so definitely check out EOS Off if you haven't. Unfortunately, they split up. And their last album was 2017 called The Inside Scriptures. Checked out all the discography. And there's really not one bad album, to be honest. Arrow in Heart is easily one of the best black metal albums I've ever heard. Next up is Caliban. Yes, this German metalcore band are fantastic. They are brilliant. They're pretty underrated in my opinion because they have been going on for like over 20 years. They produce fantastic albums. Dystopia was the latest album and holy shit, it is my favorite metalcore album of the year. But they've produced some classics like Ghost Empire. Gravity was fantastic. You had I Am Nemesis as well. And Say Hello to Tragedy. If you like aggressive metalcore, you're gonna really enjoy this. Again, mixed with the harsh vocals and with the clean vocals. But the instrumentals are absolutely fantastic. It's hard-hitting metalcore. These guys are going strong even today. I discovered Caliban through Dystopia. Wanted to check out all the discography. They've released like fucking 14 albums or something, so the discography is quite vast. Caliban is just a terrific band. Next up is a melodic doom metal band. We got none other than November's Doom. Thank the heavens above. Now, granted, I have checked out November's Doom before 2022, but only this year I checked out all of November's Doom discography. They are a terrific death doom band. They play around with some terrific melodies. They remind me at times like Paradise Lost on acid, to be honest. Atmospheric, melodic death doom. There's some great albums like Of Sculptured Ivy and Stone Flowers is just an amazing album, close to a masterpiece. The Novella Reservoir, wow, what an album that is. The Pale Haunt Departure, just so many great albums in November's Doom's catalogue. Definitely check November's Doom if you haven't already. If you like a melodic death doom, you're gonna fucking well enjoy this. because this band grabs you by the balls, and twists your balls until your balls turn into red plums. That's how good November's Doom is. Next up is an industrial black metal band. We got The Covenant. Again, I discovered Covenant through album versus album bracket fights, and holy shit, I checked out all their discography. They're certainly a weird band, and this Norwegian industrial metal band created a black metal album called Nexus Polaris. Nexus Polaris is one of my favorite black metal albums of all time now. It's got everything. It's got some transitional cosmic vibes. It's got some weird instrumentals. It's got some really cool vocals on it. Really interesting albums as well. In Times Before the Light, which is another fantastic album. But I just feel like Nexus Polaris is like their best album in my opinion. The Covenant are a terrific Norwegian industrial / black metal band. At times you could say they're sort of avant-garde, interesting melodies. Holy shit, what a fantastic band The Covenant are. Okay, so another French black metal band for you. It's Ayola. Ayola, what can I say? They are terrific French black metal. Atmospheric black metal, some aggressive black metal, great guitar work, beautiful melodies, so really will get stuck in your head. Fantastic black metal. The whole entire discography is flawless in my opinion. If you like black metal, you're gonna fucking well enjoy Ayola. Next up is a US black metal band. We got none other than Absu. Discovered Absu through Questy. Questy made me check out Absu, and holy shit, I fell in love with them. Solid discography, like Bathroom Vitriol is like a black and thrash metal album. It's so damn good. The Son of Teferath, wow, what an incredible album that is. Third Storm of Seraphil, amazing as well. Tara is so damn good. Just great progressive black metal. It's also quite melodic. Like, this is a pretty thrashy black metal band. And yeah, there's really nothing much I can complain about. Maybe the vocals can be a little bit... They are an acquired taste of vocals. Maybe the album titles can be confusing because there are a few Absu titles. Got Absu and Absu, but it's unfortunate the band split up. Last album was in 2011. Absu is a band that I didn't really want to check out, but because Questy told me to, I checked out all their discography. But I gotta say, the first 3 albums are easily their best. Okay, so now we're going to Hungary. So, checked out a Hungarian black metal band this year. They also released a brand new album as well this year. So that's what made me discover Witcher. This atmospheric black metal band, more on the symphonic black metal as well, the more epic black metal you could say. They are brilliant. If you like bands like Summoning, Caliban Brood, or even Firenholt, you're gonna love Witcher. So Witcher is fantastic. Epic black metal. The vocals are so damn good. It's got some amazing melodies. Lala Karan, they released that album this year. Most of the albums, which is 3 albums they've released so far in the discography, are just absolutely fantastic. Good mix between the blissful moments, mixed with the harsh and heavy moments as well. This band's fantastic, it really is, and the production on Witcher albums are magnificent. This was one of the gems I discovered this year. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, one of my main discoveries this year is none other than Curator. Discovered Curator through the first half of this year. Well, in January I discovered him and I couldn't stop listening to him. Sure, I heard Pleasure to Kill years ago. I heard Terrible Certainty years ago, but I really digged deep into Curator this year. Just a fantastic discography overall. I did an album ranking for Curator as well this year. because I absolutely fell in love with this band. This German thrash metal band are just fantastic. They are more black metal throughout Endless Pain, more death metal throughout Pleasure to Kill, and then they become more thrash metal between Terrible Certainty and Extreme Aggression. And then that's when they experiment throughout Coma of Souls. And then we don't talk about Renewal because that album's a piece of shit. But that's the only album that I don't like by Creator. A brilliant band. Even their latest album, Hada Uber Alas. What a great album that is. One of my favorites of the year. Spoiler alert. Gods of Violence is such a great album. Phantom Antichrist, so damn good. I love how they incorporate more of those heavy metal elements. Creator experiment throughout Endorama, which is like a mix between Catatonia, Metallica. But yeah, Creator's sitting at number 2. Finally at number 1, the band that I discovered this year, and I absolutely fell in love with this band. This band I hated because I just assumed that they were shit because a lot of people were saying they were shit. But I discovered Carrick Angering this year. Holy shit. This band is just terrific. The stories they tell, released 6 albums, and in my opinion, their discography is just brilliant. It's just brilliant symphonic black metal. It's more theatrical black metal. The stories they tell as well throughout their songs, the concept albums they have, I feel that the lyrics are so damn good in Carrick Angering's songs. Not to mention the instrumentals as well are just fantastic. You got an album called This Is No Fairy Tale, which has a brilliant concept. Where the Corpse Sings Forever is one of my favorite albums by them. Death Came Through a Phantom Ship, one of my favorite black metal albums of all time now. Dance and Laugh Amongst the Rotten, which has Charles Francis Coughlin and Frankensteiner Strata Montanus, the album that I fucking hated, that album that I put in the worst albums of the year in 2020, I fucking love it now. It's incredible how your taste buds change. And yeah, sure, I knew about Carrick Angering years upon years ago, but only this year I decided to check him out, and that frown turned upside down, and I had a huge smile on my face when I checked out the entire discography. I've probably gone through Carrick Angering's discography about 10 times now. Lamendam is a fantastic album. I can't stress you enough that if you don't like Carrick Angering, you got to just sit down and listen to all the albums, and maybe this band will click for you. This Netherlands band really has become one of my favorite black metal bands of all time. I didn't expect to say that at the end of this year, to be honest. I thought Carrick Angering was going to be my worst black metal albums list, maybe, because I might do a worst black metal albums list one day. But yeah, Carrick Angering is now one of my favorite black metal bands. What a terrific turnaround, I gotta say. I did a complete 180 hating this band, and then I absolutely fell in love with this band. And yeah, honestly, I can't wait till they come to Australia so I can actually see them live. The stories they tell, instrumentally, they are brilliant. Melodies are amazing. There are just really some crazy moments as well throughout their songs. Like, they do incorporate some death metal elements throughout This Is No Fairy Tale. They play well with black and death metal, black metal. They have it all. And Carrick Angering is easily one of my top, my top discovery of 2022. So yeah, let me know in the comments below what you discovered this year. Do you agree or disagree with my list? Also, yeah, let's keep discussions going in the comments section below. And I will see you tomorrow.